Oh, you're selling a Jellycat? Yeah, it's just £2 for that one. Oh, that's a really good price. Nah. Oh. Okay. Wow, does this work? Yeah, it works perfectly. Just gonna test it out, just to be sure. Right, sure, okay. Oh, would you like to buy it? I don't think I'll actually use it, no. Okay. You're really selling this? Yeah, I just want like £10 for it. I just need to get it gone. Just gonna test it. Of course you are. I think there's something wrong with your guitar. No, it's perfectly fine and perfectly in tune. Ooh, didn't sound great though. Yeah, that might have been because you were playing it. Did you want to buy it though? Nah, I don't think I really need it. Okay, so you just wanted to test everything out then? Yeah, all your stuff's a bunch of tat, sorry. Thank you. Right, we ready to go? Oh, but I didn't get anything. Oh, I didn't know you were getting something. Yeah, I did kind of want something. Okay. Are you gonna order or? I was actually hoping you could maybe get me something. Right. It's just that I've run out of money and I don't get paid until next week, so. Okay, let me just work this out then. So I just got paid today. That means I have about only £600 left, so when do you think you'll be able to pay me back? Oh, I'll pay you back as soon as I get paid, next Tuesday. Okay, but I actually want to make sure that you will pay me back next Tuesday then? Yeah, of course, I promise I'll pay you back. Okay, and the cookies cost $5.99 by the way. Yep, that's fine. So I want exactly £5.99 sent to me next Tuesday. Yep, that's fine. It's just if you remember that time that I bought you a Fanta and you actually didn't pay me the full amount. Oh, did I not? Yeah, it was £2.10 and you only sent me £2, so... Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, it's okay, it was a long time ago. I just don't want that to happen again. Okay. Whew, I'm so hungry. Right, you might as well take mine. They're cold now anyway. I'm gonna order myself some new hot ones. Thanks. Hi, checking in? Oh, now? Yeah? Sorry, the check-in time isn't until 3 p.m, but I'm here now, so can you check me in? Sorry, but there's no rooms available yet because it's 7 a.m. What? You've got hundreds of rooms. Yeah, but we have to wait for people to check out and then the cleaners have to clean the rooms. That's why check-in's at 3 p.m. It's the same at most hotels. Right, but I just got off a flight that got me here for this time. So where am I meant to go until 3 p.m? Well, you can leave your luggage here and then you can go out for the day. I just got off a flight. I want to lay down. I understand, but the room won't be ready until 3. Can't someone clean a room and get it ready now? It will take like 10 minutes. It doesn't really work like that. Great, so I'm going to be jet lagged and smelly while I'm walking around today then. You could freshen up in the bathroom. I can give you some wet wipes. I had to quit my job before I got fired. So I worked in a retail shop from 2018 to 2020 and that shop was Wilko. For some backstory, I started TikTok in March 2020 and I used to make retail sketches as I do now, but a lot of them were videos without the green screen background so that you didn't know what shop I was actually talking about in the videos. At the time, my retail sketches were all real stories about what I was currently experiencing at work. I did wear my Wilko uniform in the videos, but the logo was on the back of the t-shirt so you couldn't see what shop I worked in. And when I did start using green screen backgrounds, I used a Tesco background instead of a Wilko one. Like I purposely didn't use a Wilko background just in case it got me into trouble, but it did anyway. Fast forward to June 2020, I got called into the manager's office one day because a customer or someone on the internet emailed head office about my TikTok videos and complained about them. The manager explained to me that these videos could be seen as bad because it could be seen as me mocking the company or mocking customers or just breaching the Wilko policy, because obviously I was making these videos while I still currently worked there. So my manager gave me two options. I either had to stop making the videos so that I could keep my job, or I could quit Wilko and technically still keep making the videos since I don't work there anymore. Here's what I sent to my friends on Snapchat as this was all happening. I said, I'm about to find out whether I have to quit my job because I still wanted to post the retail sketches. At this time, I was just starting to like blow up on TikTok, and I was already finding it quite hard to balance TikTok and working in retail at the same time. So I kind of took this as a sign that like it was time for me to quit Wilco and focus on social media becoming my full-time job. I had to sign a confidentiality form to say that I agree to the Wilco's policy and stuff. And the policy was basically that you can't still work there and publicly talk about customers at the same time. I also sent this to my friends on Snapchat at the time before I decided what I was going to do.
And I just want to quit before I'm fired, but I have to sign a form to say that I've agreed to like the privacy and stuff of like posting on social media about work. I could just change my top in the background so that they technically can't prove it's Wilco.
In the end, I did decide to quit and continue making the videos. My manager was really nice and supportive about it, and she basically told me to like chase my dreams. So once I quit, I continued to make the videos in my Wilco uniform because this was before I had all of these different series and bought the uniforms from eBay and stuff. And now I'm so glad and grateful that I was in the position to be able to quit my retail job to focus on like something that I actually wanted to do. And since then, you've all joined me, so thank you so much if you followed me. I do get questions a lot about whether I can get in trouble for making these videos and wearing these uniforms and stuff, but so far so good. Social media is my only job. I don't work at any of these places I make videos about, and most of them I've actually never worked in, even though I have had other retail jobs. So I'm hoping nothing can happen because I'm just making videos pretending to work in places I don't actually work in. So can they do anything? That's the story on why I quit before I got fired. Just these, please. Oh, art supplies. Are you making something for someone? I'm making my dad a Father's Day card. Oh, okay. Oh, you're trying to buy scissors? Yeah, I'm making the card myself. Right, but you have to be 18 to buy scissors? Oh, do you want to call your dad over and then he can pay for them? But that will ruin the surprise. Unfortunately, I can't sell you them. I'm sorry. What's going on over here? Nothing. What's my daughter not allowed to buy? What is all this? What are you buying anyway? It doesn't matter. Well, yes it does. What is all this? I'm buying it with my pocket money. Arts and crafts? You don't need all this. Come on. Someone catfished people while pretending to be me. This is going to be a long story, so get ready. So in 2023, I had a message on Facebook from a random guy, and he like apologized for things that he did during our online relationship. And I was so confused because I didn't know who this guy was. And he told me that we were in an online relationship for years, and this was news to me. So then he sent me the Facebook profile of the person that he was in a relationship with. The Facebook profile started in like 2016. I only found out about it in 2023. So here's just some very interesting things that they posted while pretending to be me. I can't even read you some of these. 12th of March 2016 as well. I would have just turned 16? No, I would have just turned 17. So very strange in itself. But someone who was like friends with the account was commenting like to stop posting the weird things. Then we bring in this character called Samantha. The account was posting like dark things like I seriously can't do this, about to drop everything and everyone. And this Samantha person was either the same person like running two accounts, or it was genuinely someone that like believed they were friends with this Holly Lang person. You honestly can take your 13-year-old There's some really strange things that they posted that I can't even read out. See, this Samantha person again. Like, I think Samantha's a real person, and this Holly Lang person just clearly got off on, like, making people upset or, like, panicking them and stuff. I care too much but feel worthless and not good enough for anyone. I feel like I don't make others happy. I'm failing and shouldn't be here. See, and then Samantha said, never push me away. I hope tonight I get so drunk I crash. February 2016, I would have been 16 and I'd never had alcohol at that point. I'm gonna have to censor what this says, but it's talking about SH. Maybe my dad was right, I am a mistake. Again, I'm gonna have to censor what the end of this says, but that's crazy. And there's people commenting on all of these, probably like, no, we're here for you. Like, there's so much of this I'm gonna have to censor. Okay, a lot of other things that I can't read. Ugly picture, ugly me. Well, that's quite rude. Puberty, why did you make me ugly? Use someone else's face for your account then. They're now talking about, like, ending things. And there's 44 comments on this. This cop is behind me and What? This cop is behind me and I have nothing to cover up the blood or Jack. Samantha said, Holly, me and Becca are in my room. The neighbor has already called the cops. I feel like I'm watching my own story time right now. The boyfriend said, Holly, I know you don't want to hurt that baby. If you go through with this, he will. I don't know what that means. And Samantha is saying that I was present with her in her room. So I'm assuming Samantha's not a real person and it's also the same account. And the boyfriend is like begging, and this is a real person, and I can't imagine like how traumatizing this must have been, because he thought this was a real person, his girlfriend, like a real scenario happening, and he messaged me years later to apologize for what happened in their relationship. I think he was innocent. I'm just gonna say it now. That's all the screenshots I took, but I know there's so much more on this account. But yeah, please be safe on the internet. You literally never know who you're actually talking to. It's all so crazy, but let me know if you want another part because I could dive into this deeper.